Okay, guys, so we are back for one final game for third and fourth position, and it is of course between Lance and Keegan. Let's just get this game going. Let's see, where are we now? Get the game. Of course, Lance playing with Lance H9, and Keegan has got the name Ice Queen over there. He's utilizing another handle name for the moment just to get things going. Now we can enlarge this. Okay, in fact, in the meantime, I'll just get the two guys visuals going. For now, what do we have here, David? V4 and V3.
A Sicilian type again. Close Sicilian, but not sure why Lance is thinking so long early on, but okay. Okay, I guess.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, now Keegan's giving back the time. So
This is the last game of the event. If Keegan can win this one, then you will equalize the score. And then it will go into tie breaks. So we'll see. Lance just needs a draw. Let's see if this works. Okay, so there we go.
okay, so Keegan's gone for a different tactic here. He's gone for exchanging a dragon straight away. Maybe he thinks he can play better without the dragons. It's actually not a bad strategy if you're not as used to playing as others.
Yes, definitely.
And I get the feel.
Sorry, David. Just I think more quieting the game down. No need to
Definitely,
go for immediate
definitely.
actions.
Yeah. It's going to be a quieter game. We can see that. Look, it's probably not as exciting for us, but I don't think it's a bad strategy for Keegan because I can see he hasn't practiced as much as the others. I can see it from the other games.
Yes, and he's maybe he's not as used to the dragon bishop. So if he can get them off, then
it's normal choice. I just guess you put that dragon bishop to e7 to defend c5. That would seem natural.
Yep. 7 play. Dragon d2 probably. Knight f3 played first.
Also fine. It's definitely a quieter game, this one.
I can imagine black playing d5 at some point.
Yeah, black will play for d5. I think so as well. Maybe even as soon as next move.
Yes. Let's say dragon d2, d5.
But I mean, I think white just castles. Yeah, if you take d5, you can just take on d5. He takes back on the pawn. You go d4 yourself, maybe.
h4. Here we go.
Okay, so he's giving up the right press probably to castle on that side. I wonder.
And Bungie just mentioned in the chat
Maybe
box.
just go knight g6. Oh, I don't know about d5 now. Maybe it's still okay.
Okay, d5 still played.
Fine.
Just Bungie in the chat box mentioning that atomic qualifier, automatic qualifier for top 2 players in next event. So that comes from part of the organizers, and yes, top 2 from this event will qualify to the next event. So essentially, Justin and Khadija has done so, and I'm sure the next event will also promise a lot of excitement and perhaps even on normal chess rating, stronger opponents or higher rated opponents. You never know. So, but Justin definitely stamped his mark here in this game, this event. Queen d2 played. White had to accept the loss of the tempo. Don't know what the dragon on b1 has to say about that.
Yeah.
Maybe a3 and dragon bishop to a2 at some point.
I think maybe just something like knight e5, not ge5. Yeah, you don't have to worry so much about h5.
Yep.
You're really threatened to take on f3, mess up the pawn slightly.
Yep. And
okay, it does that.
And okay. Of course, Keegan has nothing to lose here. He needs to try something. So he has to win. Lance only needing a draw here. We haven't seen any draws as of yet in any event. So
look, yeah.
The d4 square is also gonna be black soon.
Yeah, the problem is this dragon on b1 is really not in the game.
Yes.
And it's not obvious how you get it in the game either.
I think you see the queen. Okay, white couldn't even go queenie too early on. Yeah, I don't know. That dragon bishop does look bad. So what does black do here? Yes, I was gonna say f takes maybe seems like the right way to go. Opening up the rook. d4 square is yours for the taking.
d4, f4 looks better for black, eh?
Much better. And now the h pawn is just posing on h4.
Yeah.
So Lance also has been more or less consistent throughout the event. Where did Lance go wrong? I think he just completely he got outplayed by Khadija in the semi-finals.
Yeah. Look, white has to find some way to get this dragon in. So you probably got to move something like, I don't know, queen d1 and dragon d2 or something. Or
yes.
What else can you do? You can't really put, where else can you put the queen? I mean, you have to do it with that dragon.
Can you do knight e? There's no time for knight e2 and
c3. You still can't develop the dragon even with this.
Okay, a3 play, dragon to a2, of course, is what's been hinting.
Yeah, okay, maybe.
Can black play something like b5 here? Is that unnecessary? b5 seems.
I think it's unnecessary, but it is a possibility.
What would be a bit more normal, if not b5?
I mean, the other one you could maybe go is just knight d4 and then b5.
Knight d4 and then b5.
When dragon goes to a2, because then you go with c4 afterwards, and the d4 is defending that b5.
Yes. Okay. If knight d4, dragon to a2, there's no time for b5 because d5 is collapsing.
d5 is collapsing. Okay.
Knight on c3, dragon bishop on a2.
Yeah, true.
Or you could also think about dragon bishop to. Oh, but dragon bishop needs to cover e5. I was thinking about dragon bishop to g6 and dragon bishop to f4.
And you can also put the knight to d4, dragon to a2, just play c4. Is that a possibility?
That seems
yeah.
Yeah, that seems better. Yeah. You can follow it
I
up
mean,
with
you'll end
b5.
up with maybe double isolated pawns on the e file, but I don't think that's
okay.
any train smash.
That's more open lines. Okay, queen e8 was played. And are we gonna see queen g6, queen a5, queen h5?
Okay, so dragon a2 is the plan, just to put rook to d8, maybe.
Rook to d8, yes. And then the rook's also eyeballing the queen on d2.
Yeah, it looks a bit better for black this, eh?
Definitely. Especially that d4 square. So it's black can use it whenever he wants to.
Okay, he's going to rook d8 quickly, I presume.
Okay, let's say rook d8 long castle. What then?
Yeah. Maybe just like king h8 to start getting out that diagonal, I guess. Is there anything quick for white is the question as well.
Not much. Queen f7 played. It might be odd putting your.
No, in fact, Carl, just going back, I mean, there was no need for queen 8. You could have done what I said originally, eh? Surely not d4 and b5, because you were protecting twice on d5 with the queen and
the queen was on c8, right?
Was it on c8? Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Queen was on c8. That was the problem.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Okay,
now,
this is a nice little thing stopping the castling because of f2, maybe, but it doesn't even stop it, I guess.
Yeah.
I just technically, I always find it a bit suspect. You're walking into that dragon.
Yeah, I don't like the queen on h7. But okay, he probably wants to. If long castle.
I think just long castle. You don't have to worry about f2. You're taking on
rook d8 anyway. So I mean, then now,
now you can play f3 if you need to or something like that. So.
I don't know. I just really wanted to get in b5, but that seems like a dream that's not gonna happen. You know?
Yeah. Okay, look, I don't think this is any train smash. Okay, the other move black could even try at some stage would just be queen f4. Maybe think you've got a better endgame. Which is very possible you do.
I would have wanted a bit more from this if I were black.
Yeah, it's not so clear what you're going to get. But okay, putting your knight to d4 can't be bad.
Yeah, knight d4 and b5 is again, like you said, a knight. Yeah.
Okay, tries that one.
h8. Is this necessary though? Okay, both guys waiting a bit, just tucking the king in the corners. Surely knight d4 with b5 to follow. a6. Why a6? Knight d4.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess
we
knight
saw
d4
Justin also play a6 in one of the previous games when we felt he didn't need to.
Yeah.
So, I mean, because even if you didn't have the, if you played b5 and you allowed knight takes b5, I would be very worried about rook b8.
Yes, I mean,
on b1.
Exactly.
So maybe I mean, it's difficult to criticize. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but sometimes in the game that those kind of half moves can make the difference. So
Exactly.
maybe it just shows a slight area for him to look at, I guess. But yeah. Sure. But okay, I don't say there's anything wrong with it. It's just to me it indicates maybe he might do that in other situations. It's difficult for White to find a plan, eh?
Yeah. H5
I mean,
perhaps?
yeah, the problem with H5 is it really leads
H6 and then just G6.
Yeah.
I mean, if black
It just
allowed.
leaves the black square is very weak over there. If he puts a dragon on G5 or queen on G5 or something like that,
Yes.
maybe a dragon straight away.
I know white is definitely suffering here. Dark Hound says in the chat, my heart goes out to the dragon on A2. Yeah, dragon on A2 looks pretty sad at the moment.
You know, sorry, the one move he has got is takes on D5 and then knight E4.
Ooh, okay. But okay,
that's probably the best.
Can you take the knight?
You might be able to take the knight and get a dragon and a knight for a queen.
It's an
Actually,
option.
but I do think that was the way to go, because
yes.
if you get the knight to G5, then at least there's some counterplay now.
And you unbalance the position at least.
And your dragon bishop's a bit closer to coming out. So that E6 pawn is actually quite solid for black.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like H5. I mean, I understand it's the normal type of thing, but I think in this situation,
not doing too much.
It's just weakening those black squares too much. You might need that control of G5.
B5, H6, onto G6. How to open up lines for white? We'll see a way. And now black is already thinking about either B4 or C4 or something. Knight to E2.
The H6 pawn's getting in the way of the attack, you could argue.
Yes.
But okay, it gives some possibilities as well. So it's not all bad, but
pawn to B4, and black has had enough of just playing around on his side of the board. Finally, he gets to the other half. So if pawn takes B4, then surely you'll see knight takes B4.
yeah, I also think so, yeah.
So Keegan keeps it close with pawn to A4. Are we going to see pawn to C4 perhaps?
Not...
How about pawn to C4 in this position?
Pawn to C4. It's a possibility.
Banji says bishop C1 after B3.
After B3. Yeah, B3 is quite weakening, but it's a possibility.
Dragon bishop to C1, yeah, and then eventually to B2, I guess. Or something.
You got to somehow get that dragon bishop out, but sure. You might be forced to play B3 because you might line up on A4 anyway. But yeah.
Rook to B8, B3 surely has to be played. I just have a feeling. I don't know. I like c4 over there. Now with b3.
Yeah, a possibility was for black was just to play b3 itself and open up the line.
Yes,
If
another
CB
possibility.
and not before. But anyway. Yeah, I mean, probably b3 and put the dragon to
Queen to e3 play. That looks awkward.
Yeah, maybe not d4, yeah.
Ooh,
I don't know.
reasonable. What about pawn to b3 now?
That's another possibility, definitely a possibility.
Banji says knight a5, rook c8 and c4. Yep,
It's
I wanted to
another
play
one.
c4 about 3 moves ago, but you can't build up. Dark Hound says b3 as well. Yep. Pawn to b3. If bishop takes, you can get the bishop. Basically, dragon bishop for a rook and a pawn. Or if you go pawn takes b3, then knight b4 gets the dragon bishop. So either way, you get the dragon bishop.
It's just a very pleasant position for black.
Okay, knight d4 played. And you know what? The only thing that I can think of here, maybe from Lance's point of view, he perhaps knows that he needs a half a point. And sometimes when you're in such situations, you kind of steer your mind away from this direct play.
But hang on a moment, do you have to worry about taking on e5 and queen takes e5? Taking on d5 and queen takes e5, or is that no worry?
It seems
it's really no worry, because you just go dragon f6 when you take on e5, and that defends d5, and then you open up lots of files. So it's probably not a worry.
That is what Lance intended, but
yeah, but I suspect he didn't see it.
Yes. Banji says Lance wants to play tiebreak. So yeah, like I said, I think in such situations, sometimes one tends to not go for the sacrificial lines and concrete lines. You just want to get this, keep on going forward. And I think Lance missed some opportunities here to put foot on the pedal.
I think this is fine. I don't think he has to worry about d5.
Okay, and I mean, he's really threatening pawn to b3 now. As well.
Yeah.
So you're right, yeah. It seems like he's got nothing to worry about. And knight takes knight. What do we play?
I think don't you just go e takes knight.
And then queen d5, queen e5 check. Oh no, the d5 is still covered. Yeah, dragon 6 you said. Yeah.
Yeah.
But knight takes knight, e takes, and then you move your queen somewhere, and pawn to b3 should still be played.
Yeah. Or you even go like dragon to f5 and start coming in on e3 maybe.
Okay, so
there are lots of possibilities.
Yeah.
I think you take with the e, yeah. Yep. Why not just keep it solid?
What can you do to bother black? Queen e5 check, dragon f6, queen d6. You need to do something actually. I mean, black is just putting his one rook on e8, dragon bishop on f6.
Yeah, maybe that's what you've got to do, something like that.
Pawn to b3 is coming, pawn to c4 is possible. Everything is...
yeah, I think probably that's what you must do there. Okay. He doesn't even have
That's
to
it.
go dragon to f6. Yeah, he could even go queen
Queen
f6.
f6.
Yeah, I guess. It's
Yes,
quite
queen
fine
f6.
as well.
And then just try to play that end game with the dragon bishop on a2, kind of out of the game.
But you know what I like? Actually, dragon to f6, queen to d6, maybe just c4. Is that a
C4.
possibility?
C4.
Maybe not. Maybe it's not.
I like it. I like it. What should we be fearing with that? A6 we don't mind.
Yeah, a6 we don't know. I was just worried about maybe
takes.
Takes. But you don't have to take back immediately. If he takes, you could also throw in rook d8 if you're worried about d5. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that c4 also looks very strong. Queen to g3, and yeah, I think Keegan just has nothing in this game. I think things are gonna go down very
Okay, so
quickly.
c4 is going to be strong now, eh?
Yeah. But okay, you go c4, takes, and then white plays pawn to b3, and then what?
Yeah, maybe.
And if things don't work out immediately for black, then blinds continue to open up. A pawn on h6 could actually have a say in the game eventually. So I've seen some weird things happen in this piece of
Yes,
where
very possible.
things can turn around if you don't mate your opponent immediately. So
but I mean, it does look like there's so many holes. Takes on c4, takes on c4. You say b3.
oh, in fact, how about just b3 straight away?
Okay, b3. B3 might be better because otherwise it might be dragon to d5 and maybe.
But okay, b3 you can take on b3, dragon takes b3, and rook c8 and rook c3. Isn't that a possibility?
Yeah.
Dark Hound says if d takes c, then d takes c, b3, then pawn to d3, just ripping open the position. It seems to make sense.
It's another possibility. It's a possibility. Look, somehow I don't believe
White can survive this.
White's king, yeah. But I mean, I don't. It is confusing.
Okay.
But actually, Keegan's really got to worry about time now. He's under 3 minutes. I think he won't survive. It'll be difficult to survive with so little time with your king in trouble.
Yeah. I think he has to go b3 here. That's what I think he needs to do. Even if he has to keep his bishop dragon bishop on b3, just get rook he1 in, and then that's what he plays.
Well,
rook he1, and just try to get some counterplay on the e file, something.
Yeah. I don't see a need to necessarily. Do you have to do anything with this pawn? Could he play rook f to c8? Is that a possibility?
Yes. Okay, but still, the queen on g3 is eyeing the rook on b8, so rook f8 might not be as.
But okay, maybe what you suggest is just take on d3 and put a rook on c3 is can't be too bad either.
Yeah. CB, bishop b3, rook b to c8, and play rook c3 afterwards. White will of course play rook he1 and look for something. Is there something there?
But if you take on d3, maybe rook takes d3 is the better move.
Yeah, no. That's why I wasn't thinking about the rook c takes d. C takes b. C takes b3. Beating the dragon bishop.
Yeah, it's actually then difficult to find any player. The rook's just coming to c3.
Somehow I still feel like the queen, White's queen should have been on d6 here.
Yeah, I think it gave a bit more practical chances. Yeah, I agree. C takes b3 looks strong, and then just put a rook on c3.
Yeah.
If you have to swap the rook for the dragon, and then the in-game window is always difficult.
Yes. Dark Count is suggesting rook fc8 immediately. But what are we threatening with rook fc8?
It's a possibility, because you can always go c takes b3, but he might try b takes c4 in interim. Or d takes c4. B takes c4.
So
it's definitely a possibility.
Down to 5 minutes. You'd like to keep a nice edge. Okay, I like this one. bc8, rook bc8. I like this one. I feel like that rook on f8 should still hang around there for a moment. So yeah, I see Dark Arm's point. Chance to sack the rook. But I still didn't like the rook on b8 hanging in some positions.
Yeah. I mean, the other issue, obviously, we went to mention is if you put the f rook to c8, you can't go to c3 because
exactly.
It's fully.
Exactly.
So there's a tempo issue there. And I guess you can always go back to b8 if the b file opens.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this move that Lance played.
Yeah, I also do.
So what do you do here for white? I think you have to play rook h1. Is there anything else? Dragon takes b4. Dragon takes b4 gets played. Can you open up lines to your king like this?
Yeah, maybe it's too late to worry about that. But okay, I think that's the best bet he had, probably. But
takes on b3. Takes on b3, rook c3 perhaps.
Or rook back to b8 even.
Or rook b8, yes.
Or queen b7 is the other one, maybe.
Yes, queen b7 also.
Because you're definitely not worried about dragon takes f8, that I would say. You're not worried about. And queen b7 is the worry, actually.
Queen b7
okay,
does look...
I think queen b7 right here is going to be...
Yeah, it gets played
Problems.
instantly.
Problems.
And there's no dragon c5. Maybe dragon to d2, I guess. But then rook c3 comes.
Queen to e1, but it also looks a bit dicey. Rook to e8 or rook to c3. Or even a5 is coming, eh? Sure. Oof. Oh no, this is terrible, eh?
No, this should be over soon.
Yeah, he's not surviving this.
Yeah, a5. If just to point out to the viewers, a5, dragon takes a5. The dragon bishop does not cover the b3 square since the a4 pawn is in the way.
Sure, important tactic, eh? Amazing.
Yes.
The thing works.
Bungie says dragon bishop to d2 defends b3, yes, but then rook c3 is what I'm looking at.
Yeah. You might even have to worry about something like maybe. Okay, you haven't got it yet. Okay, now a5 is going to be killing it, surely. Oh, you still got back to d2, I see. Okay.
a5, dragon d2, rook c3.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you don't even need a5. You could just go rook c3 as well.
Immediately, yeah. C3 immediately. Okay, last goes rook to b8. Whoa, dragon to c5. That's maybe a small slip up there.
Yes, small slip up.
Now white gets this one tempo.
Yeah, no, that was a mistake.
And then rook c1. Okay, black says you can take my queen. Really?
No, surely not. That must be a blunder. Eh? Is it okay to just give up your queen? I don't believe it.
Okay. b3 is hanging. This looks, yeah, I don't think this was part of the plan for black. But rook c3 is still coming. And I don't see black actually losing this one.
Well, what about rook d2? Yeah.
Oh, rook d2. Rook d2.
No, this was a slip up.
Yeah, okay, I like the rook d2, yeah. Rook d2. And the problem is the dragon bishop is locked in.
And he's played it. Yeah. Lance messed up, yeah.
The dragon bishop is locked in. You can't play something like dragon to g5 or anything because the queen might just get to e5 and things will heat up. So maybe rook c3 immediately. No, but okay, dragon bishop's covering the back rank for the moment. Looks a bit scary to lift your rook though.
Yeah. Look, maybe what you've got to do is you've got to go rook c3, rook b2, rook takes d3. Hope you get time to take on b3, and then you can push d3 and get the dragon bishop open there.
Yeah, no, I think rook c3.
But now I'm worried about black because that back rank with the pawn on h6.
Pawn on h6 is having a good say now.
It's going to be a big tactical issue probably.
Yes.
So okay, I think he just blundered his queen. I mean, really, it's.
But essentially, all the trouble started for Lance when he missed that dragon c5.
Yeah.
He missed that. Okay, so is he gonna just trade off pieces?
Oh, he should have, I think.
King 8.
This I don't know about because now rook c to c3 is a bit dangerous, maybe.
Bunji is talking about queen e6 threat.
Yeah. No, there is the back rank, but isn't that a perpetual? But there's no perpetual.
There's no perpetual. There's no perpetual. You'd love to get the dragon bishop into play here, but he's completely out of on the other side of the world.
Yeah, I know Keegan's now got this game, it looks like, eh?
Yeah.
He can swing.
Wow.
Okay, maybe he's got to go rook b4 here.
Rook b4,
Because then he's got a5 to support it if need be. I think that gives him his best option.
Or maybe a rook e. Oh, wait. A rook on b3 is hanging.
I would say rook b4 gives his best option. But
yes, rook b4.
He's messed it up. Yeah. Yeah, but rook b4, probably just something like maybe even rook e2 is going to be, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, e8 is defended. Okay, this queen e6, I guess.
Queen e6, yeah, no, you might have to play rook b6 or something. Rook b4 played. Queen e6.
It's not easy playing this for 23 seconds, huh?
Yes, definitely not.
The group b2 looks the simplest, but queen e6, okay.
What do you play, rook f8?
I think you might have to, eh? What else have you got? But the problem is, like, if you go like a rook e1 or rook c1, you threaten queen takes f6 and back rank mate, eh?
Yeah.
So
he can just need
maybe that's the way to go. You play rook c1 or rook e1, yeah, rook takes a4, king b3, and then you implement it.
He needed to make a move. My word, he lost some time. He fell asleep. What? Yeah, you are right, David. Just rook c1 or rook e1. White is crushing black over there. Wow. Whew.
Wow, just after he fought back so well.
Wow. Okay, we thought we were in for some tie breaks over there. Okay, players, can you hear us? Oh my word, tough luck, guys. Tough luck.
I blended a queen there. Yes.
Yeah, no, the dragon tactic is the only thing that that could still stop you from getting through over there. Keegan, can you hear us? Keegan, can you hear us?
Yeah.
You lost some time. You forgot about the time.
Yeah, I forgot.
You came back so nicely. So,
yeah.
Wow, yeah, no, that's just the only thing that could still save Lance over there at the end. Lance, I think, I mean, you had a couple of ways to break through there at the
I
end.
mean, there were so many options there. It's like being at a candy shop, and then I don't know. I just moved a bit too fast in that position over there. I think I was just silly. There were so many ways of. I could have maybe even squeezed him a bit even more. But yeah, maybe I should have played a5. But why did I play a5 instead of queen b6? I think, yeah.
Yeah, a5 somewhere, yeah, just to open up the file. But I mean,
maybe just leave your rook on c8, yeah, where it doesn't allow dragon.
Yeah. Rook on
instead of rook b8, yeah, instead of rook b8.
Yeah.
But Keegan just stuck in there, and that's what allowed him to fight back. So entertaining stuff over there, guys. So Lance, you get third position in the Fire and Ice Battle Royale, and Keegan, you get fourth position. So I mean, all of you guys are winners. I mean, you got to this stage already. That's already fantastic, and of course, you also walk away with some cash prizes. So well done. I think Lance, you get a 2,000, and Keegan, you get 1,000 rand. So congratulations, guys. Very entertaining stuff. And let's see. Yeah, Bungie also says well done. Good games. Thanks to Darkhound as well for tuning in over there. Any final comments from you, David, before we call it?
It was fun to see. I mean, I haven't looked at this type of chess for a year, so it's a fun. I think it's, yeah, I think I said it before, like Lorenzo's experimented with various versions of Fischer Random, but this is the best one. I think it's a very nice game.
Definitely entertaining stuff, and we're happy to have used this chess.com interface. It's a demo version, and hopefully I think pretty soon we'll probably see the Paradigm Chess 30 on the official chess.com website, guys.
It actually worked quite well. I didn't see any technical issues.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they're gonna get this on the official site very soon, and we're all excited about this, and surely we'll be having more tournaments of that in the future. So yeah, thanks so much everybody for tuning in. If you're watching this and you came in late, don't forget to press the follow button. But thanks Keegan, thanks Lance, and you guys must enjoy the rest of your day and I guess weekend. Thanks again to my special guest. I am David Gluckman. And that's it for Fire and Ice Battle Royale, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Thank you. Okay, cheers, bye.
Cheers, bye.